Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2023 and another part of the Williams Road to Glory career mode. Today we are back with our first sprint race of the season. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too. We've got some upgrades that are coming as well, or manufacturing, so we should get those onto Logan Sargent's car. I just want to say absolutely massive thank you for the support on the series so far. As I'm recording this, part one has very much come out and it's going really, really well so far. So all I can say is thank you for all of the likes, thank you for the comments, thank you for the subscribes. If you are new around here, hello. I hope you enjoy your stay and plenty more to enjoy on the channel. Not just F1 Manager. We have all sorts of sport and games. Cricket Captain, F1 23 we have in there as well. Cricket 24 will be coming out. Football Manager 2024. Lots and lots of stuff to look forward to over the next year or so on the channel, and I can't wait for you all to see that. But just a massive thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the absolute world, so thank you for that. And without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the action for today. So as I said last time out, we actually had a good race, didn't we? We managed to finish 13th and 14th. It was a little bit unlucky. It was obviously a wet race, a little bit unpredictable. We could have maybe come in a little bit earlier and perhaps took advantage and maybe finished ahead of the Haas cars. I think that was possible, you know, finishing 11th and 12th, but I don't think we'd have got as far as Pierre Gasly in the end, but who knows? But it's going to be exciting anyway. I think that, you know, this journey, to get points this season, we're going to have everything aligned, basically. So that's how it goes. We have got more engineer and driver attention. We'll have a little look at that in a bit. Car part inspection results. So everything has passed its sort of stress test, if you like. Here are the feature race results. So F2, who won that? So Boschong got pole position, then Novalak won the sprint race, and then Boschong won the feature race in the end. I'd be intrigued to have a look at the championship, actually. It's going to look pretty crazy. Gregory Saucy won the race for Formula 3. Johnny Edgar getting the sprint race win there. I'm having a look for, Sophia Flörsch there towards the back, but it's doing all right. 26th she finished there. We are, of course, trying to get her on board for a future Grand Prix. We can have a look at that. In terms of the drivers, Frederick Vesti leading the way in the F2 Championship. We've got Boschung up to second. Theo Porcher and Verschoor and Doohan are up there as well. Enzo Fittipaldi and Jane Deruvala are also up there. Into F3, we've got Gabriel Mini and Gregory Saucy all the way up there at the moment. Down at the bottom, you can see some of those guys. But Sophia Flörsch, she's up in 22nd. Very nice to see. Right, okie dokie, let's keep going. I want to skip past the engineer drive attention. Monthly car development report. All looks fine. I think we need to improve our acceleration. Suspension has been manufactured. Got a board confidence check-in. They have medium confidence in us. They're happy with the race performances so far. That's fine. I'm quite happy with medium confidence. I'll settle with that. Driver development updates. Albon has increased his cornering and his accuracy. And Logan Sargent has increased his smoothness, defending and reactions. So we'll hopefully keep those going. Need to maybe look at his overtaking. So we might go and do that in a bit. March in Formula 1. Red Bull HQ update. Spotlight on Alpine. Well, this is cool. This is all very cool, isn't it? There you go. Race prep. Yeah, that's all fine. Right, let's head to the drivers. Let's have a look at their development. He's looking pretty good at the moment. I think short runs are decent. Yeah, let's go for wet track stuff for Albon. And then Logan Sargent. We would like to get his overtaken as part of his stuff. So driving standards we'll go for from now on. And Luc Dupont, he's still looking at pace over long runs. And that's all good. Right, let's go and have a little look at what's happened here. Just to let you know, it seems the tension has improved. Your intervention clearly helped the situation, so thank you for getting involved. I think a final meeting with them to talk it through would get everything back to normal. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yes, let's arrange that meeting. Perfect. Awesome. Right, let's go to the pit crew. So that's the next thing to have a little look at. Pit crew is down here. Development for them, the April 2022 schedule. Let's maybe just go balanced. And let's get... let's work on the tyres. That's something definitely to work on, I think. Because the tyres, they've not been as quick as they could be. Okay. Yeah, we were terrible in Australia, it has to be said. Okie dokie then. What else do we want to do? Oh yes, the cars. So we've got some... Do we have a new chassis? No, not yet. Side pods are fine. Suspension, yep, we can get the second one on car 2. Just checking all of the other ones. I think we're all good for now. Yeah, it looks like... well, of course, there was a lot of time between Azerbaijan and... or Australia and Azerbaijan, because it was meant to be the Chinese Grand Prix. So, James Irwin has moved up to 79 rated. Perfect. His morale is lower. Why? Hire talented new staff member. Build or upgrade facilities. Okay. Regulation vote then. Right, so we can either go for some minor technical stuff for next season. So we can either go for the airflow changes or the cooling focus changes. I think let's vote for the cooling. Or should we go airflow, because our airflow's surely not going to be as good. So let's go for that. That's fine. And we'll continue on. Nice. Okay. Research period begins. So there you go. We've got the results of that. We are going for the cooling focused ones. And that's fine. Yeah, it was 5-5, and then the FIA have basically voted for that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Right, we have had some manufacturing come through, so we should now be able to go and develop some of these. And I'm actually going to invest in these because I think this is going to be a big upgrade. So we're going to get 2 emergency underbodies, and then we're going to manufacture 2 normally. I'm going to get those installed because that's going to be our big upgrade for now, isn't it? We've got that on both cars. Yep, need that on car 2 as well, the side pods. Front wings all good, and then the chassis is the next one. Yep, new chassis on both cars. And fingers crossed we can now be in a lot better a position. We certainly seem to be in a better position anyway. Let's have a look at the car analysis. If we change that to Red Bull, who are the best team, how do we compare? So Red Bull are better in all aspects. But you can see in certain scenarios we are actually going to be in the top 10 for that. So I think we're actually in a reasonably good position. Let's change that to say Haas. Haas have developed well. Yeah, we're better than AlphaTauri, better than Alfa Romeo. Aston Martin are pretty damn good, aren't they? Alpine? Yeah, Alpine are better than us. McLaren? Oh yeah, we're better than McLaren. So that's all good. And Mercedes, yep, they're fine. Ferrari, they're good as well. Okay, right, let's see what's going on at the moment. So we've got 4 designs going, and we've maxed out our manufacturing for now. But we can start researching, actually. We'll maybe do that. I tend to do that after the summer break. We'll see how our upgrades go. Wind tunnel data concern. I'm concerned about some irregularities in the wind tunnel. The data output seems to be consistent, so there's been no impact on car development, but the main rotor isn't starting up or winding down as smoothly as it once did. I'm hesitant to suggest, given how important car development is, but I'd like to shut down the wind tunnel to investigate the issue properly. We will need to pause all current car part designs to do this. But if we don't investigate the problem now, I'm concerned that it could get worse. Oh my god, this is awesome that they've added this in. 10 days. Right, how are our developments coming along? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We're going to deny the investigation. We need to get those parts through. What we could do is upgrade the wind tunnel to help us out a little bit. It's 10 million. 10 million. Yeah, this is going to be tough, isn't it? I'm going to do it though. 10 million. I know it's a lot of money, but let's upgrade our wind tunnel. We're going to be ambitious in this career mode. Right, we've got a couple of scout reports through for Sophia Flörsch. Okay. Yeah, she looks okay. I'm kind of tempted to... Oh, cannot race an F1. Damn it. And Daniel Ricciardo, he's definitely somebody we'd like to get in seat 2 instead of Logan Sargent. I'd love that. Ricciardo and Albon. It's very tempting. And he's open to negotiation. Shall we see if he'd do it for next season? Let's see if he'd do for one season. Coming in next year. Yeah. Why can't... There we go. Oh, this is annoying. That's better. Right, let's offer him 5.5 million. We'll give him 500,000 sign-in bonus. And we'll leave it at that. Let's see. Contract declined. He's not happy about his salary. He wants more. Okay, we can maybe go to 7. Let's try that. He's not happy. He wants a bigger salary. Right, 8 million. This will be our last go. No, he's declined that. It's all good. It's all good. We can, because his patience is low now, so we'll just leave that for a little while. Let him build that back up again. We don't need to sort that just yet, and Logan Sargent may well improve. Okay, side pods are complete. And it does say we need more of the suspension, but we have got that coming soon, haven't we? You know, got a new suspension in 11 days, so I'm hesitant to do that. Let's keep going. Hey, David Warner moves up to 79. Design complete of the rear wing. Yeah, let's get a couple of those in play. One of them will be ready for Baku. The other should be ready not long after that. Nice. So our new chassis should go into development now. Cool. Yeah, we need 4 of those. All good. Right. And now the front wing is done, but we can't manufacture it just yet. But what we can do is put on a new rear wing for Alex Albon. There we go. Right, let's have a little look at the car analysis screen then. And yeah, we are better than the grid average now. In general, certainly for top speed. And you can see car 2 definitely a lot worse off. So that rear wing, good upgrade. Definitely a good upgrade. Have we got the latest? Yeah, we've got the latest on there. But everybody else will be upgrading as well, and that's what you have to remember with all of this. Yeah, qualifying position 15th, reach Q2. We'll say both drivers will reach Q2 this time. I try and get a little bit more money going. And both drivers will finish in the top 15. And everything else looks good. Right, let's get ourselves into this Grand Prix. It's been a little bit of a while preparing for this, but hopefully you enjoyed the little fiddly bits. And let's get ourselves into this Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital. Well, it's not every weekend that Formula One arrives at a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but arrive here we have. Drivers will race around the historic streets of Baku, which includes the race calendar's tightest corner, beneath a medieval fortress wall. Drivers will be battling it out on the streets of the Baku city circuit, a real contradiction of a track. From the long main straight, where the less drag the better, to the tight turns where downforce is a necessity. Teams are going to have to work hard to get that balance right.
This weekend will be taking a slightly different form, as we have the addition of a thrilling sprint race thrown into the mix.
Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
Okay, looks like it's going to be clear. We've obviously got qualifying on the Friday. So yeah, they haven't got the new sprint rules in this. That's okay. That's fine. So we've got practice 1, then we've got qualifying straight away after that. So we're going to have to get... I might have to actually take practice this time. I usually simulate it, but I think it's important to get the setup right. And then we are in for qualifying. And then the sprint, then the race. I can't wait for this. This is going to be awesome. Well, very tricky, that opening practice, but we managed to get Alex Albon up to 93% setup satisfaction. Logan Sargent will be there. He'll be there eventually. Tough, though. You know, he's not going to have a lot of confidence in the car going into qualifying, so we'll see. Fingers crossed he can do a good job. I think he will get through to Q2, but
welcome everyone.
It's going to be risky.
For the sprint awaits us, and we're raring to get going.
In a format familiar to our drivers, 3 parts of qualifying will decide who sits where on the sprint race grid. A good performance today will give them a real advantage for the rest of the weekend.
And in terms of the driver we've got here, Nick de Vries, how do you think he's feeling at this moment?
We saw some disappointing lap times from them in practice. It could be that the team were experimenting with the car, but the pressure's now on them to deliver.
You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts.
Okay, so this is going to be a true test of whether driver confidence makes a shred of difference qualifying today. Soft tyres is what we're going to want to go for. It's very tricky. We might go for the scrub set for our first run in Q1. Yeah, I think that's what we might do, actually. Go for a scrub set at the start of Q1, and then we'll see where it goes. You can see why I've moved the setup that way. Obviously, it's parc ferme after this, so we need to make sure that it's decent. Okay. Right. Let's get ourselves into the Grand Prix then. It's going to be a cracker, hopefully. Qualifying 1 is about to get underway. Right, Albon's going to get out there straight away.
That's great.
As is Sargent.
Alexa, go switch out.
Okay,
Work your brakes.
copy that.
So, as this isn't going to be a very representative time, then Alex Albon can hopefully give Sargent a bit of a tow here. No, I don't. I think this is going to be a pretty rubbish time because of the traffic, but they'll head up to the line. 1:45.2
Just keep an eye on the delta. Just be.
and a 1:45.7. Now we're expecting Albon to be quicker.
So go switch in.
Copy.
And that's fine.
Keep the delta. Go in.
Copy.
Alright. Okay. Oh, red flag. What has happened?
Red flag.
Somebody's crashed. Okay. Oh, is this Charles Leclerc? Oh, he hit the wall! Well.
Oh, come on! What the?
Is that Charles Leclerc out? I think it might be. Let's see, 20 minutes has passed now. I don't think there's any weather coming. But we will swap to the new tyres. And Charles Leclerc is out, so that's going to help us in terms of possibly even getting through to Q3. But most people haven't got a time in. We've got a banker in. We can just sort of wait now. And just let everybody sweat for a bit. Oh, it's another red flag. What on earth is going on here?
That's red flag. Red flag.
What's happened now? George Russell in the Mercedes trying to go around the outside of the Alpine here. Oh, and that could be both of them out. My God. Baku is
And
crazy.
you can just feel the frustration.
And George Russell, I think, is going to be out. No changes, of course, to the car, but we lose another 20 minutes, and we're now at 34 minutes past 6. Russell, Ocon, and Leclerc all out of qualifying here. This is bonkers. And only 4 timed laps have been set. Yeah, I'm not sure what will happen here if people don't set times. Well, we're going to have to get out there soon, I think. Yeah, I'm going to actually send them both out. Try and get a time in. Just hope that there isn't a red flag. I'm going to ride on board with Alex Albon. He's just setting himself up nicely. Can you start going for it now?
Probably get a traffic jam ahead. And then it'll be go push before the last corner.
It's quite busy there, be careful, mate. And you go push, you go push.
Yeah, he looks okay. Right, needs to get past the traffic. So you can see Sargent currently P7. Hamilton. A very, very slow lap there. I think that'll be because he was on a lap, so that's just completed it. Well, it does get him through to Q2 as it stands. Yeah, Sargent's going to be in a bit of trouble here, I think. In terms of getting a time in. So Albon, through the castle section he goes. It's a yellow. Oh, it's a red flag again. I think that's going to be it then.
Red flag.
Wow. Well, that is going to be that, I think. Yeah. Session will not be restarted, and both of our drivers are through. And what's ridiculous is because Charles Leclerc had sector times, he's through in 14th. And going out in Q1 then, Lando Norris, George Russell, of course, Esteban Ocon, Nick de Vries, and Zhou Guan Yu. Well, a bonkers. A bonkers start. Yeah, I'm a bit stuck on what to do here. Yeah, I think scrub tyres. Let's try and get them through Q2. Let's get them out there nice and early. There's absolutely no point in waiting. We'll get them both out there. Hopefully setting times, but yeah, somebody else will be out, of course. It must have been one of the bottom 5. But Leclerc's already out of this session. Wow. Let's keep an eye on Logan Sargent's time here. Because he's, of course, got a little bit of a slipstream from his teammate. I think he's put in a better sector 1. Yeah. Yeah, just slightly. Which is good to see. Let's try and get some times in before all the red flags. This is going to be a bonkers Grand Prix, isn't it? There's going to be multiple red flags. Right, coming through the middle sector, who's quicker? It looks like Sargent at the moment. No, Albon was slightly quicker. But this is surely where he's going to feel the benefit. He's flying round now. And here he goes. onto this very, very long straight. Alex Albon is going to set the first time. And what can he do? It's a 1:45.3. Sargent comes through. And a 1:45.5. I think that's pretty good.
Keep focus on the brakes on the way in if you can.
Right. And that's on scrub tyres, remember. But what on earth is going to happen here? There could be crashes galore. Could be another red flag. Nobody knows, basically, what's going to happen. Verstappen goes quickest. And Stroll and Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg's the one to watch. Hülkenberg's gone 11th. So we are currently 8th and 10th on scrub tyres. Alright. I'm a little bit tempted to send them both out here while the track's fairly free. And we'll see if they can get through here. So Albon's starting his lap. Hopefully he's going to be green in the first sector. He is. Sargent going through. He's yellow in the first sector. Well, Albon looking good here. He's onto the 1 kilometre straight now. And he's flying up towards the finish line here. It's nearly 7:30, an hour and a half after qualifying started. Alex Albon over the line. Does improve, but not in terms of position. It's a green middle sector.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good lap.
For Sargent.
And boxing this lap.
He needs to find another 10th or so. He comes over the line. And again, that's not an improvement for him.
10.
So
That's a good lap.
I think Hülkenberg will get us here.
Copy that.
Let's have a look at sector times. Hülkenberg green in the first couple of sectors. Yeah, Hülkenberg's going to knock out Logan Sargent here, I think. Should we ride on board with him? Nico Hülkenberg is going to be coming up to the line. I don't think anybody else can do it, so I think Albon's through to Q3 once again here. But it's going to be Nico Hülkenberg that I think breaks the heart of Logan Sargent. He comes across the line and he gets into 10th. So Logan Sargent, what an effort in the standard Williams, non-upgraded of course, but gets himself 11th
That's P11.
on the grid for the sprint, and that's going to be exciting tomorrow. Very, very good. Well done, Logan. And Alex Albon in the top 10. Looking faster than the Haas cars, which is very good. And then we have got 2 sets of soft tyres, so we're going to get out there very quickly. And again, with red flags and whatever, we could end up on pole position here if we set the first time. So getting out there quickly, I think, is the key to all of it. But I can't believe there was 3 red flags in Q1. That was unbelievable. Right, let's watch Alex Albon. I am a bit conscious that this is going to be a long episode, so I am trying to skip through a lot of qualifying. Oh, it is. Oh, it's Albon.
Red flag, so we
Albon
box.
has caused it.
Let's see what
Oh,
happened.
no.
Now here's our drivers, all trying to take
Damn
turn
it.
16.
Yeah. Oh, straight into the
12 with a
wall.
nasty crash into the barrier.
And I hope
That won't do their
that the
confidence
damage isn't
any
too
good.
bad. He'll be starting 10th tomorrow. Yeah. Well, nothing we can do there. And we just have to sit and suffer the rest of this session. I suppose if there's red flags all the way and nobody sets a time, then Albon will start 8th, but No, he's already down to 10th. That's a real disappointment, isn't it, for Alex Albon? We'll have a little look at what the damage is in a second, but yeah, not ideal for the Thai driver. 4 red flags in that session. I think it was a 2-hour qualifying in the end. But Max Verstappen takes pole position ahead of Hamilton, Perez, Alonso, Stroll, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Magnussen, and Alex Albon will start 10th, as long as we don't have to make big repairs for the sprint. Let's have a little look. It's chassis and front wing. We've got none of the new one. So we do have a spare of the chassis and front wing. That's fine. Okay, everything else looks good. I was worried about the underfloor. That's all fine. So yeah, everything's good. Yeah, we can't change setup other than front wing. We could change front wing. That would be fine, but 91% for Sargent as well. So I'll go ahead and do P2, and I'll see you guys ready for the sprint.
The drivers gear themselves up for today's sprint, the results of which will determine the grid for the Grand Prix. Of course, this is the first sprint of the season, adding an extra challenge for the drivers and their teams. But as ever, in Formula One, an extra challenge is an extra opportunity.
Of course, when it comes to a sprint, it's not just about setting the grid for the Grand Prix. The drivers will be fighting hard to gain valuable championship points.
So let's see then how the teams tackle today's sprint, here in Baku.
Okay then. First sprint of F1 Manager 2023. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can pull off a good race. Didn't reach Q3. That was they wanted us to do with both drivers. Are you having a laugh? Right. Okay then. Let's get ourselves into it. It's looking like, well, we could do softs. I don't see why not. Yeah, I think I'm going to go softs with Albon. We've got plenty to play with, I think. Yeah, let's do that then. Perfect. 10th and 11th starting position as well. Yeah, should be a good one. I'm expecting a red flag, I'm going to be honest with you, but here we go. Let's get into the sprint.
Today sees the drivers take on 17 laps of the Baku City Circuit.
Expect to see plenty making the most of Baku's long, wide main straight. That's going to be their best chance to overtake and secure a strong result.
Well then, folks, it's time to get going.
Here we go then. Ready for the 5 red lights.
Now's the time for the sprint here in Baku. And it's lights
out, away we go. Let's see how Verstappen gets off the grid. That's very good, and Perez is past Hamilton into turn 1. And there they go, flying towards turn 2, already in a good place. Right, let's set them on to aggressive.
We could do with a bit more pace now if you've got it.
We'll deploy early on in this race as well. And we'll put the battle assist on.
Yep.
And I think, quite honestly, I think we want to put him on to high overtake aggression. And we'll do the same
Critical overtake.
Yep.
for Sargent as well.
Give everything.
So, all looking good on this first lap and chasing after some of the other guys. Everybody has gone on to soft tyres. Not much of a surprise, I don't think, but we've got side by side going into the castle section with Magnussen and Gasly, and well, here comes Alex Albon. He's certainly looking to get on with it. And Sargent in P11 as well. He's going to be a real help, I think, of holding back the cars behind. So Alex Albon, personal best sector 2, puts his confidence up can see his confidence is rising. He's into high confidence now. And here we go. Let's see how he gets on down this back straight. Here we go.
GRS enabled.
Obviously DRS is enabled after one lap in the sprint race as well.
Albon. Tsunoda behind you.
Which is very good. Let's get the interval up. Perfect. So DRS enabled. Using a bit of ERS. Is he going to go for the overtake here on Pierre Gasly? He is having a look. Alex Albon goes down the inside and he is through. Perfect. Great manoeuvre from Alex there. And he should be able to maintain the inside line
Making progress.
into the next corner. And he does. Perfect. Great manoeuvre. And he's very happy, very high in confidence now. And hopefully he can push after the Haas cars. I think he will do as we go through the castle section absolutely beautifully. We didn't actually get to see a full lap of this wonderful Baku circuit. I'm hoping that we can close in on these two and get DRS at the very least. It's going to be very important for us. On this straight, we're going to go into neutral. We'll do the same for Logan Sargent. He's within a second of Pierre Gasly as well, and we're more than a second ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. So here we go. Let's see what we can manage here. DRS is wide open. That is closing us up a little bit. And I think, you know, 7th is on the cards here today. I really do. Let's see how we get on here. As the two Haas cars side by side here. Magnussen and Hülkenberg. Now can Alex Albon get past one of them here? Hey, Sargent. Has he got past Gasly? He has. Hey, very good. Very, very good from Logan Sargent. Is he going to be able to hold on to it?
Race anyone, I just have no chance.
I think so.
Just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Happy to use overtake.
Yes, okay.
We need to keep him pushing hard here. Get into the visor, Cam. Let's see if we can pull off a good overtake on Nico Hülkenberg here. Oh, he's going down the inside. This is risky. But I think he's through. Very, very good. Now the problem will be
Nice.
he's going to not have DRS on this straight, so he's going to have to deploy.
Deploy. Okay, copy.
And he might even have to go on to an aggressive defend.
We can stay ahead.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, that's well defended. Very, very good from Alex Albon that straight. Hopefully gonna close up on K-Mag. As Logan Sargent is now looking to get past Nico Hülkenberg here. Hülkenberg dropping like a fly. And Sargent goes round the outside. That's a risky manoeuvre, but he's through. What an awesome move from Sargent. Fantastic. And I think he should get past here. Because, well, Hülkenberg is having a look, but... yeah, he's fine. His confidence even higher. So this is a terrific race from our two cars so far. Now, maybe Sargent needs to go on to the balanced
We'd like to
increase a bit the light
fuel
on the
load.
rim.
Copy.
The problem for Albon is getting within DRS range of K-Mag.
Just do lift and coasting.
Okay.
Yeah. Sergeant could make the manoeuvre here. Maybe need to tell Alex to not be quite as aggressive. As we could be in a bit of a problem, bit of a pickle.
I'll try, man.
Keep pushing.
And currently this could be our first points. So let's zoom it through a little bit, because we do seem to be quicker than Hulkenberg generally. And well, Albon's starting to close in on K-Mag as well. He does have DRS here, so this is good. Could we get both Williams cars into the points here? That'd be absolutely massive, wouldn't it? And straight away, Albon starting to chase after Kevin Magnussen. Has DRS and is dragging his teammate along as well. Is he gonna have a go? Not this time. Need to possibly conserve some fuel here.
Start to increase the lift and coast now.
Okay.
In this section
We
in
need core
particular.
increase, please.
Copy.
This is all good. Sergeant ahead of Hulkenberg. And now, here comes Alex Albon with DRS. And this is going to be down the inside. He goes. And he is through. Absolutely brilliant from Alex Albon. And he is through. Perfectly. Well, there goes K-Mag on the way back through now. Right. Let's just keep that going. What we don't want Sargent to do is lose a position to Hulkenberg. I think he's good. Albon back through on K-Mag now. Yeah, Sargent will be able to push a little harder on the ERS front. Let's deploy that. And once he can get out of the 1 second window to Hulkenberg, he can then start pushing on again. And I'll tell you what, he might get Magnussen here. He's within DRS range. And Albon, well, he's 7th. He looks like he's going to get our first points of the season. And there's Sargent. He's through. What a move that is in this race. And now Albon, well, does he need to deploy? Try and get away. If we can get out of the 1 second window to both Ascars and then just bring it home, that would be awesome. 7th and 8th. in this Baku Grand Prix. This is absolutely fabulous, and no incidents yet. Touch wood. There we go. Albon pushing away now. Sargent trying to do the same. I think they've both succeeded. Picked the exact right moment to pull away.
So what?
DRS.
And now, well, we got 6 laps to hold on here. Looking good. And the only real problem, I suppose, could be tyre wear. What we could do with is Sargent getting DRS on Albon. I might say don't fight teammate, and that's okay. And that'll hopefully help us defend from Magnussen and Hulkenberg and pull out that gap. Okay, let's push it on a few laps. There you go, DRS. He could very much pass, but because we're not, it's just pulling us away from Kevin Magnussen. And we might, on the last lap, or last couple of laps, allow them to fight once we've got these points in the bag, so to speak. But I'm kind of tempted to just say, no, team orders, team comes first. We've done very well to get up into 7th and 8th. Let's bring this home. 3 points could be absolutely massive come the end of the season. It will actually take us above Haas in the standings up to 6th. I think Albon's update in particular has really done wonders for us. I'm also thinking let's drop off the tyre aggression as well. No real need to push quite as hard, and we've got 3 laps to go here. Oh, Charles Leclerc, he could be somebody we have to be wary of. Well, they've topped up their ERS quite nicely. Leclerc is going to catch these guys.
Can push through all corners.
Yeah, copy.
We might be able to push the engine of Albon a bit more.
Lifting coast.
Okay.
Right, well, Sargent now. Let's have Don't Fight teammate off there. We're going to have medium overtake aggression. We're going to have always defend on.
Keep him behind.
And that'll hopefully keep the slower cars behind us. That's the plan anyway. Right, here we go. Couple of laps left in this sprint race. Logan Sargent.
3 laps to go.
Is managing to hold off Charles Leclerc. Oh yeah, it's 3 laps to go now. That's not good. Well, I think with the DRS, we're able to stay ahead of Charles. Oh, it's close. And this is good defending from Logan. But we need Albon to stay about a second in front. We're basically going to give it everything on the final lap or so. Well, Albon now a second and a half ahead. He's not going to give DRS to his teammate. Right, let's deploy.
You can be aggressive with overtake usage.
Copy.
Let's see what we can do with that ERS. But Sargent Leclerc really is going to try and get past. And he's going to have DRS this time. I think his tyres have just gone off. I think that's what it is. Push the engine as well.
We look at reducing the lift and core.
Yep.
Let's see if he can do it. Can he hold off Charles Leclerc? He's defending very, very valiantly.
So 2 to go.
And look at this. Absolutely awesome. Fantastic defensive manoeuvres from Logan Sargent. And he remains in 8th place. It looks like Albon's going to secure 7th now. And about halfway through the lap, we'll start telling him to use his ERS just to get that extra buffer. Okay, let's top it up now.
To recharge the pack.
Oh, there goes Charles Leclerc around the outside. This could be an issue. And, well, he's fought valiantly there, but can't stay with him now.
No worries.
Okay.
Can use the overtake.
Yep.
Can Albon hold off Leclerc? I think Leclerc's going to be too quick for Sargent. The only thing I could say is get Sargent up behind using the DRS, but he's just not got enough, has he? I think his tyres have gone off. But remember, this is still 9th place in the Grand Prix for tomorrow. And that's what you got to remember with this. Pop that on balance now.
Would like to increase a bit the LICO everywhere.
It's Kevin Magnussen really trying to get past. Last lap for Max Verstappen. This is really, really top defending from Logan Sargent. What a sprint race this has been. You have to say he's done a fabulous job. As onto the final lap goes Alex Albon. And he is 2.6 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. Can Logan Sargent defend for his life here? I'm going to give Alex his final bits of fuel as well.
Start reducing lift and coast.
Copy.
Let Sargent push as much as he can
Confirm.
on this straight.
Use overtake
This is
exit 3, please.
one of the last places that he can't overtake. Yep, good. I think we're fine unless he goes down the inside. That's a risky manoeuvre from Magnussen, but I think he's got it. Unless Sargent comes back at him. No. Oh, what a shame. Right.
That's a joke, anyway.
He needs to stay focused. Meanwhile, Alex Albon, absolutely fantastic. He's going to get 2 points for the team. That's big for us. That is big.
Pack's on the low side now.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Pop that into neutral then. Should be okay. Can we get DRS for the final push?
Max Verstappen.
As
over
Max
the
Verstappen
finish
has
line,
won.
And today's winner.
Perez finishes second, Sainz third, Hamilton fourth. And here we go then. Logan Sargent, he at the very least needs to defend from Pierre Gasly. I'm not sure he's going to be able to here. And that'd be a real shame if he doesn't start in the top 10 tomorrow. Pierre Gasly following him. As Alex Albon over the line, he gets our first points. Brilliant
Yeah, well done,
from
guys.
him. And,
Thanks,
well, Gasly and Hulkenberg and Russell got Logan Sargent at the end there. Wow, what a shame.
I truly gave it everything I had there.
Wow, what a shame for Logan Sargent. Just so unlucky, I think. Had Leclerc not been pushing from the back, I think Sargent would have finished just behind Albon, but he got caught out. And the car's ran out of fuel as well. But there it is.
And that's Alex Albon finishing in the points in today's sprint.
Plenty for them to think about and strategize, and certainly a good enough result for now.
Very good. Getting 2 points on the board. We will take that. Let's head into the race.
The excitement is building, there's electricity in the air. But there's no surprise in that. It's race day.
Baku has been the scene for some major on-track battles, like Vettel and Hamilton fighting for the lead back in 2017. Will we see more drama this year, I wonder? And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
But for now, though, let's get ready for all the action of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Well, very good. Once again. And let's have a little gander at this. So, Alex Albon's going to be starting 7th, Sargent 13th. He'll be a bit disappointed with that. He really will. He could have finished 10th, but just lost positions at the line. Shame. Okay, right. How are we going to do this? So, hard tyres would take you the whole length of the race. So, yeah, I honestly think tyre wear's not going to be too much of an issue here. I'm thinking swapping to the mediums. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, we'll go for that for Albon. Might try a little two-stopper for Sargent. We change that to softs and that to mediums and just absolutely all-out attack. All Grand Prix. So 131. Yeah, that looks good. So, what's that? 131.14. What's Albon's? 131.38. Goodness me, is a two-stopper that much quicker? Oh, maybe. Go on then. Let's really push both drivers. We'll maybe go soft, medium. Do we not have... Let's just have a look at his compounds. Yeah, he only has one new set of soft tyres. That's why it could get a bit ropey for Albon. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's not going to be quite as quick as Sargent because of the newness of his tyres. But I think that's still going to be better. So we're gonna two-stop both of them. But with Albon, we're going to go soft, medium, I think. End on the medium tyres. Yep, that looks good to me. Right. Perfect. Now then, let's go into this. Fuel. We're not going to give an extra thing for... you know what, we are going to. Just an extra lap of fuel. So that they can push right from the start and keep pushing once they've made some overtakes. That's fine. I don't think I can go into driver tactics here, can I? No. Okay, very good. Right, let's get ourselves into this Azerbaijan Grand Prix and see how it goes.
Final checks are being carried out on the grid, and it won't be long until we get underway. Could this be a big race for that man, Alexander Albon?
They've done really well to secure a P7 start. Some solid points could be on the cards today.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? This is what you've been waiting for. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's
lights out, away we go. And Max Verstappen off the grid very, very nicely. Can he hold off Perez into turn one? Yes, he can. And, well, Leclerc will certainly be looking to get past Alex Albon. That's for sure. That's something he's going to try and do early on. Interestingly, most people have went medium tyres for their first stint. Are they going to then convert to a two-stopper? That's going to be the big question for me. Right. Albon needs to be aggressive with his overtakes, and we're going to do the same with Logan Sargent.
I know what do we have to do.
I'm going to give them battle assist as well.
Happy to use overtake.
Yep.
That will hopefully push them on a little bit here. So, good start for Alex Albon. Staying ahead of Charles Leclerc, I think, was massive, and if Magnussen can get round as well, then that would be even better. Well, it does look like a beautiful day here in Baku. Let's see as we fly around. It's all looking good at the moment. Alex Albon staying within a second of Lance Stroll. I think that's going to be really important today. Logan Sargent hopefully going to be able to get past Yuki Tsunoda here. Yeah, what we don't want is tyres to completely go off, and I think the two-stop will allow us to attack the way we want to attack. Most definitely. There goes Logan Sargent right in behind. Oh, he's going down the inside now. Oof, that would have been a very, very risky overtake. As we look to Alex Albon. Didn't quite manage to stay within a second of Stroll, which could be a problem for him. Yeah, I think put Sargent on neutral. Okay. 1.4 seconds now. What's that gap? So then Kevin Magnussen is certainly going to be one of the ones that takes advantage here. Of course, Albon on scrub tyres. coming into the pits a little bit earlier than most. We'll keep Albon on neutral as well. Come on, Logan.
DRS enabled. That's P7.
Nice Stroll ahead of you.
Car behind, that's Magnussen.
Nice. Very nice. And now DRS down this next straight. For Logan Sargent. There should be an okay overtake. Well, have a little look down the inside. Couldn't quite manage it. Okay, so let's zoom it through. Till the next overtaking opportunity. Remember, Albon can finish as low as P10 and still get points, so that's got to be the target today. But here he goes, Logan Sargent. We'll have DRS here. Let's watch from the inside of his helmet. And he's trying it around the outside. This is going to be very close. Ooh. Just had to back out of that. George Russell just ahead as well. There's
Anything can happen.
there's Albon.
We're good to stay ahead though. We've got pace.
Oh, is that a safety car? It's Sargent. What's he done? What's he done?
Are you okay?
Now this is Logan Sargent. Now there's an inviting opportunity there.
Around the outside.
Has to be said, that was pretty risky. They'll have to pick themselves up after that.
I feel like that's Sonoda's fault. As he picked up damage. He has been given a penalty. Yeah, I think he's okay though. It's a pity he's going to lose 5 seconds, but could have been a hell of a lot worse. And fingers crossed he's going to be able to catch up to George Russell in P12 and Albon down to P9 now. And there's Albon coming in until lap 15 or so. Gasly's overtaking them now.
Dangerous.
Oh, Albon,
okay.
what's happened? What's happened
Now
to
you
Albon?
can see what happened. Now this was
He's
at
been
turn 1.
crushed into, I think.
You can see how tight it is. And you can see how the cars come together.
Check the front wing. Okay.
What's happened here? So, we have got major damage to the front wing. Is that it? Don't think it says anything else, does it? Right, we will have to try and work out what we're doing here. We've got 2 sets of mediums, so we can go into the medium tyres.
Tire wall. Be careful for debris.
And suspensions took a bit of a knock, but everything else seems to be okay. And Well, it's all gone a bit wrong, hasn't it? Sergeant in all of that, up to P11. Hulkenberg is the one that got penalised that time. Right, we'll keep an eye on the pit stop for Alex Albon. Get him some free air. Should be a bit of a blessing in disguise, really. So when he comes... And there is the front wing on. And he is away in 8.5 seconds.
It'll be clear at pit exit.
Yeah, maybe pop him on top up for now.
Let's try and build this pack up. Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
And we'll have to think about what strategy we do with Albon. Yeah, could go for that. What's going to be better? If we went medium, that's 31.23. It's 31.29. So it is going to be better to go for the two medium tyre stints. Okay, that's what we'll do then. And hopefully he'll be able to put in some of his best times and top up his ERS at the same time. Oh,
Crash, watch out.
there's another crash.
Just remember, in the main straight might still be some debris.
And no red flags just
Here we
yet,
go.
but it was
Heading into turn
Hamilton
one.
and
Dangerously
Carlos
close to each other.
Sainz.
And not just
And
one
yeah, it
car
was
involved
Hamilton
in
that
as you
hit
can
the wall
see.
there. I think he's okay. Hamilton got the penalty, actually. Keep going. So anything can still very much happen in this race. That's kind of what we have to remember. I'm thinking... Let's stop the push a little bit with Sargent. Maybe bring him in. It looks like the softs aren't quite lasting as long as we'd hoped. So let's just bring him in onto those medium tyres, and we'll change his strategy as well. What's happened? Is he seriously just... Oh, ugh, so annoying. Literally clicked that. Clicked that. Yeah, his race is ruined now, isn't it? Unless we have a safety car. I am just so annoyed. So annoyed. Right, delete that. Add new stint. On the medium tyres. It's coming in. We'll have another medium tyre stint later on. Well, at least we got our points in the sprint race, because it's not looking likely to happen now, is it? In this one. Right, He's in and out again. Yeah, I suppose he got his 5-second penalty out of the way. Maybe that's what it thought I was trying to do. Just 5 seconds stop-go penalty, but turned it into a virtually a worse than drive-through penalty, isn't it? Annoyingly. But never mind. Could be worse. So just need to sort of wait on other people coming into the pits. And I think the AI tend to like one-stoppers around here. Hamilton's very, very slow. Oh, safety car. And there you go. There's the change that you were looking for.
There's probably a lot of debris on the
And what has
start finish.
happened?
Safety car.
Again, it's Kevin Magnussen this time. Oh, it's a 2 Haas car. No, it's not. It's George Russell. Again. Oh, well. That could be both cars out. Yeah, well, Magnussen's out. Russell's not, but he's definitely got damage. DRS disabled. Right. Let's conserve the tyres. Get everything harvested. Problem is, everybody's going to get a free stop now.
Track is full.
Russell slow ahead, watch out.
Copy.
There's Albon.
Battery is good.
Copy, copy.
So we're 14th and 17th at the moment. Quite a few pit stop issues there. And definitely don't need to conserve any more fuel there. Nico Hulkenberg. Where's he in all of this? How's he so far behind? Yeah, I'm not sure. Will the safety car be in this lap, or I think it does one more lap, doesn't it? So here we go. McLaren's 10th and 11th at the moment. They're definitely gettable. So definitely
We can start reducing lift and coast.
Okay.
Push to close this gap.
I'm actually just going to go neutral on that. Now, how's everybody's tyres? They're all better than ours, but surely they're not one-stopping.
So we're racing Zoo.
So I think we're back into this, and here we go, safety car's ending.
The safety car will be in this lap.
Let's keep an eye on Alex Albon then. Let's see what he can do. He's on high. Yeah, he's on high as well.
Prepare for the restart. Prepare for the restart.
So here we go then. We are back underway here in Baku. Who's going to overtake who? I think Nico Hulkenberg will be quietly pleased. He's only sort of 9 seconds behind now, I think. He was a full lap down, 2 minutes and 30 odd seconds. Oh, somebody's crashed. Somebody's crashed, and that was Nick De Vries, I think.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Or Gasly. Somehow he is able to continue. Wow. It was a dodgy incident, wasn't it? Right, Albon's not really going to be able to stay with him. But we'll try. Hamilton is certainly somebody that we can target, because I don't think he's... Has he been in? He must have been, actually. So there you go. As Max Verstappen puts in fastest lap of the race. And VSC now.
BSC.
Oh, and it's Sargent. I think Sargent's out.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what's
Yeah.
happened there.
Sargent is out. I think he's just spun.
It was the Williams driver we see there. And that's the moment the car plows into the wall.
So it's been a tough,
to put a dampener on your weekend.
tough weekend for Logan Sargent. Many highs, but that's a big low. And, well, the virtual safety car is out.
Now this was at turn 1.
Now, is there possible pit options here for Albon? He's not far off his pit window, so I'm thinking bring him in this lap.
We are boxing this lap.
Okay, box.
Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, as long as the virtual safety car doesn't stop, doesn't come in, that should be pretty good for Albon. So here we go, let's watch this pit stop as he trundles down the pit lane. Alex Albon had such a high yesterday, finishing 7th, of course, getting 2 points for the team. It's been a little bit different today, a few mistakes from both drivers. And here we come into the pit box. A new set of medium tyres that'll take us to the end of the Grand Prix, you would imagine. 2.6 seconds will definitely take it. We should be able to take them to the end now. Maybe if we go aggressive instead of attack.
Okay, copy.
Okay, right, let's zoom it forward then.
BSC ending.
Copy.
See us, you know, a better pit stop to get there. But now we don't have track position, so if there was a red flag, it would be a bit of a disaster. But I'm sure that those soft tyre runners cannot run till the end, so I think that there's still some points to be had out there. It's going to be a long race to wait for those, but yeah, let's see how it goes. And Albon obviously driving a wounded car as well, but very nicely catching up to Nico Hülkenberg. Should be able to pass him on the next straight, I would think. So here he goes. So here we go. Let's deploy his ERS as well.
Okay, press and hold overtake.
Yeah.
This is absolutely going to be a manoeuvre here, I think. Here we go. Can he go down the inside? Yeah, ignore that. That was his old strategy. And he is through very nicely. Oh, how's well, Hülkenberg's got DRS here. That's a bit of a problem.
Ridiculous.
Keep pushing.
Yes, I agree, Albon. I agree. Max Verstappen, meanwhile, absolutely dominating this Grand Prix. Albon now just pulls away from Nico Hulkenberg. Or Hülkenberg, as Daniel Ricciardo likes to call him. I think all is good. So, should be able to catch up to Lewis Hamilton. As I said, he's gettable because he's carrying a lot of damage after his crash today. I don't think he's going to be too competitive. So, let's have a little look at the interval. 7.5 behind Lewis Hamilton. And Zhou Guanyu not too far ahead of him. And as I say, there's lots of people on soft tyres that I think will have to come into the pits. So, let's see how the rest of this race pans out. I think people are looking after their tyres, but that's making them slower. That's for sure. 16 laps to go. I know this has been a very... Oh, we've got a virtual safety car. Oh, is it a full safety car? It says safety car now. Safety car deployed. And I think... Was it Hulkenberg?
Crash on track.
I don't know what's happened here. Oh, is it the two Aston Martins? Stroll and Alonso. Oh dear. Yeah, Alonso's out.
Wow.
Alonso's out, I'm afraid. And the two Aston Martins coming together. That's a disaster for them. Right, now then.
It's a safety car,
I think
Close on the 0.
let's get some soft tyres on.
Just keep working brakes and tyres.
And let's see what that strategy would look like. So if we were to now come in, put on the soft tyres, they would easily last to the end of the race. Yep, that's fine by me. Let's go. Let's get in, get on those tyres, and enjoy the rest of this race. Yeah, everybody in the pits, so they all agree. Hulkenberg might actually come out quite kindly from this. So here comes Alex Albon. We've let's do it from the visor cam. We've not done this yet, have we? We've looked from the offboard. Let's see how a driver experiences a pit stop. Well, that's pretty good. And he is ahead of Nico Hulkenberg in the end, quite significantly actually. 2.6 seconds. And let's pop that onto conserve for now.
Okay, happy to manage
And we
tyre
will
short term.
harvest that. I feel like we need to push the engine, try and offload some of this fuel. Now, Lewis Hamilton. It's definitely going to be somebody that we can get. I'm assuming Lance Stroll is in a bit of trouble. But, yeah, this is going to be an absolute sprint race to the finish, isn't it? Coming in this lap. Yep, safety car in this lap then.
Safety car will be in this lap.
So we're going to deploy that. We're going to attack that. It's going to be amazing.
Let's close this gap.
So P15.
Let's use the overtake.
Okay.
Let's see how he does. Here we go. We got 13 laps to go.
The safety car's in the pit lane. No overtake.
Let's just make sure he is all on. Yep, he is. Absolutely going to go for it. As I say, he should be able to get past Lewis here. But now everybody had a brand new set of soft tyres. Bottas on new mediums, Sainz as well. I mean, there's definitely cars ahead of us that we are quicker than. Let's see what we can do here. Just gonna struggle to get past all of them. I'm quite excited to see how we get on. I'm trying to get through some of these laps because I realise I've gone very long in this episode. Alright, here we go then. There should be a chance for Alex Albon on Lewis Hamilton. He's using ERS and yet he just flies past, so Hamilton really struggling with the damage to his car. I'm surprised they haven't retired it, to be completely honest. There's not a lot of point in Hamilton continuing, in my opinion. Well, he is managing to stay a little bit with Zhou Guanyu. That's going to have to be neutral. DRS will be enabled this lap, but it's on the straight. Hamilton's losing it all. Through the corners he seems alright, so he's just got excess drag from something or other. Okay, right, 10 laps to go then. Let's see if he can get closer to Zhou Guanyu. But remember, Albon's also nursing a wounded car, as must be Nico Hülkenberg, because he's dropped a long way off. But it's Max Verstappen dominating this race. Perez second, Sainz in third, Stroll currently fourth, followed by Leclerc, and then Norris, Ocon, Norris, Tsunoda, Piastri, Bottas. It's a massive day for McLaren, and here we go. This could be a chance on Zhou Guanyu. Pulls to the inside. He's got DRS. This is going to be a great chance for Alex Albon. He moves down the inside. That gets him up to P13. Good stuff. Well, Zhou got straight back past there. That was unbelievable. Should be able to get past this time though. Right, okay, so I think he's got Joe now. Oh no. Still side by side. 3 laps to go. I was hoping that we'd be able to pull up to Bottas by the end on his medium tyres. But I don't think it's going to happen. Tsunoda in the points. It's been a big weekend for the teams that hadn't scored going into this weekend. That's for sure. It's a big one for Alpine. They're 6th and 8th at the moment. Very good from them. Norris and Piastri, first points for McLaren. And Tsunoda for AlphaTauri. So all our hard work yesterday kind of in vain, because we're actually going to move down a position rather than anywhere faster. And we're on to the last lap of the race, and I think Zhou Guanyu might make the overtake. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to not get past into turn 1. We use ERS to try and stay in front of Zhou throughout this final lap. And it's going to be Max Verstappen that wins here in Baku. and it's been a very enjoyable weekend for us, getting our first points in the sprint race. And I think, barring a few incidents in the race, I think we could have definitely
Max Verstappen over the
pulled
finish
off.
line, and today's winner.
Pulled off a better one. Let's
There's
see
the
how
checkered
this
flag.
all goes.
Max Verstappen is our winner.
Astounding. I don't think anyone would deny them their victory lap after a race like that.
Very good from Max. And now let's head back to Alex Albon in his battle with Zhou Guanyu. I think he's going to manage to finish 13th, and that's pretty respectable. We just certainly took that at the start of the weekend. Obviously, starting in 7th place, you expect better. But we did have incidents, and that, of course, does affect you. But Alex Albon will come over the line. He will finish ahead of Zhou Guanyu in the end. And he's going to take checkered flag in 13th place. Not lap to date. And a big progress weekend
P14,
for...
P13.
Really solid job there, mate. I think you did well.
It's not the end of the world.
You guys did it when it counts. Thank you.
Big progress, and yeah, very happy with that. Hulkenberg finally over the line in 16th. Hamilton managing to finish in 15th.
Dear oh dear, what a disaster of a drive for Logan Sargent.
Having to retire early will no doubt be a bitter disappointment. But today is done, and it's all about looking forward.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
What an excellent way to take a second win of the season, with a composed performance today.
And before they get back to work, I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan.
Well, it's 2s each for race victories now. Sergio Perez 2, Max Verstappen 2. The
Now,
big
Karun, no doubt there'll be a
difference, of
lot
course,
left
is
in
the
process after that race.
retirement
But how
for
do you think the Williams
Max
team are
Verstappen, which,
Well, it was a
you know, could come crucial come the end of the year.
Went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
Well, everybody, that's all from us here in Baku.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.
Okay, there you go then. Very good. Let's have a look at the drivers' standings. Perez still leading the championship by 17 points over Max Verstappen. Leclerc and Sainz 3rd and 4th. Alonso drops to 5th, level on points with his teammate Lance Stroll. Russell and Hamilton level on points as well. And the Alpines 9th and 10th. Lando Norris up to P11 as Alex Albon gets off the mark as well. And as I say, we started the weekend in 7th. We, of course, got 2 points in the sprint race, and that would have helped us along to perhaps even 6th place, but yeah, now down to 9th in the championship, and that's a big sucker punch. In terms of fastest pit stops, none of ours again feature in the top 10. We'll have to work out how on earth we get some faster pit stops, but yeah, the Sargent one was ridiculous, where we came into the pits and took the penalty. But overall, a positive weekend. Let's see what we got out of it. 2.9 million in profit, and that'll go towards upgrading the facilities and all of that good stuff. We have manufactured the rear wing, which means we can get both cars onto that, and Logan Sargent up to a 74 rated driver now, and that is where we're going to leave it for today. So if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.